Hello, friends. I wanted to do this live to welcome everybody who's new to the group and say hello. So basically, as you know, it's a group for hairstylists. I know there's lots of new hairstylist groups popping up, but obviously they're needed and wanted because hairstylists need to have a community to come to get encouragement from and tips and tricks on how to grow your business. Obviously, there's the groups that are better for sharing your colors and having your questions answered and moral support and why is this client such a jerk and should I cut her loose and all those kind of questions. In this group, I definitely want to help each other just grow our businesses, get more clients, use social media profitably, and figure out what are the best ways to do that. So today I wanted to talk about Facebook versus Instagram. We all know that we need social media. Social media is the best thing that's ever been invented for businesses like ours. Some of you might know that I've been a hairdresser for 20 years. And up until maybe 10 years ago, I think I joined Facebook in 2008. And at that time, it wasn't a platform that people were really utilizing to grow business. It was like, okay, there was MySpace and now we're kind of converting over to Facebook, and is it for older people? And then Instagram came out, and as you know, Facebook owns Instagram. It's not as if the two are totally mutually exclusive. It's something they feed off of each other. There's definitely the younger generations that go to Instagram more, but I have to say they are both beneficial. They both have their benefits for sure. I've had more success using Facebook, but only because of the paid platform, because of the Facebook ads. And a lot of people definitely are not wanting to put a lot of money into Facebook ads. But here's the thing, you don't have to. It can be as little as, $3 a day, which is the cost of coffee for you to get started and invest that money into growing your business. I know that when I basically started, there was a lot of people that we would go and hand out our business cards. We would go and walk around the shopping center, which was terrifying. I am actually an introvert. I sometimes wonder how I got into doing hair. And so to pass out business cards and to ask people to come in and to, do all that type of networking was pretty hard. I think I even did have you guys done BNI groups where you show up for the breakfast and you're trying to network with other small business owners? And, that can be, something that you can definitely do. It helps. Every little bit helps. But there were also a lot of people paying for, you have your newsletters or your local newspapers, coupon magazines were a big thing, and they still are in my town. I live in kind of a suburban area outside of Los Angeles in California. So it's not as big as LA, but it's big enough. But when I ask a lot of the stylists, are you actually getting feedback? Are you getting clients from these coupons? And the ones that are getting coupon people, they're people who want a discount. And there are a lot of what's crazy is Brazilian blowouts. I did a Groupon one time a few years back and had to do all of these Brazilian blowouts for half the price. And then Groupon takes half of that. And you're going, how in the world am I going to make money? And then I'm going to breathe in all these toxic fumes. And what am I doing? That's not a good idea. But we've all been there. We've done the coupons. We've given out our services for next to nothing, and we're working harder and harder. And so that's why I feel that Facebook and Instagram especially, some people might use Twitter. I don't know that it's that great. Some people might use Snapchat. I don't know too much. I haven't heard a lot of people getting a lot from those, but Facebook and Instagram for sure. I do think focusing on one definitely helps if you're going to put all your energy into sort of one channel to really build up your Instagram page and really get it really nice looking. Because one thing is for sure, you definitely want to separate, right? Separate your business from your personal when it comes to Instagram. Have a business page if you're going to do that on Facebook. And so for Instagram, what we're starting to see is people really putting a lot of energy, a lot of attention on their Instagram page. So it's all hair, right? It's all your business. You definitely want to have, on your Instagram page, you want to have who you are, what you do. You want to have your location so people can find you. You want to have a link either to your website or phone number right on your Instagram page so they can right there see you. So when they find you, if you're doing hashtags for your city, right, you're going to want to do hashtags including your city, including your name, or including hair something. And that's how a lot of people are finding people on Instagram. So when you want to have it like almost like that's your profile, your business card, your brochure. Like people are going to see exactly who you are when they get there. Getting them there is, that's another project in itself. But once they get there, you want to have those links. You want to have the information so that they can find you. And then when it comes to your images, make them quality images. Take off the cape. Get some nice lighting. Some people use a light box. Some people use a light ring. Some people use daylight. I've seen a lot of hairstylists and worked with a lot who just use natural lighting, and it's beautiful. Whether that's a big open window or you take them outside, really paying attention to what's in the background, what is, behind them. So it's just not too busy in the background. You don't want to have too many cluttered stuff going on there. You definitely want to have a cohesive page where everything kind of looks uniform. And so if you're maybe using a white background or a gray background or an earth tone background, you want to do that on all of your images and kind of make them flow together. Like it really is something that should be appealing to the eye when someone is looking at your entire page together. You definitely want to include other images, right? You want to have what I think looks really great and has worked well as adding to your Instagram pages when you have somebody take a picture of you at your chair, right? With your chair and your mirror and your client in the chair and a little bit of the salon showing, and have a couple of those so that people can see you at work, so they can see your face, your smiling face. A lot of people like to see who they're going to be calling, who's going to be doing their hair. Of course, it's important to show them what your work is going to look like and all those images of the hair, the actual hair that you're going to be doing. But people want to see you, because people get a feeling, and knowing, liking, trusting you as a stylist is going to go a long way for someone to actually book that appointment and really trust you. Because for the most part, people, it's not their first hairstylist, right? People leave hairstylists for various reasons. You want them to come to you and stay with you for the long term, because it costs a lot more money to get a new client in than to keep one coming in and keep them happy. And that's where we, sometimes I think get lazy in not servicing the clients that we've known for so long and making them feel special, because it just becomes kind of like a normal thing. She's going to come back for her root touch-up. She's going to get the same color, the same cut. Maybe you're not even excited about some of the clients that you do anymore. Maybe you want to do other things. Maybe you want to do more balayage, more blonding, more, fun techniques that really excite you, or obviously the creative colors and bright colors and bright pigments that are maybe more fun as an artist for you to do. But you still want to keep your clients happy, the ones who have kept with you for a long time. But so the other thing, getting away from that, is obviously being at your best, keeping people coming back, because it's one at a time. You're adding one client at a time, and they should feel like they're the most special person when they're sitting in your chair, like they're your favorite client. And that goes a long way for tips. That goes a long way for referrals. Don't underestimate the value of nurturing each and every different relationship. But that being said, when it comes to attracting new clients, people you're excited about seeing and want to do, that's where your Facebook page, your Instagram page can really come in handy, because you can show the work that you want to do. If you don't want to do gray root touch-ups, then don't show them on your Instagram. Show people what you want to be good at, what you want to do more of. So if that's blonding techniques, say you want to be a blonding expert, maybe you want to even call yourself that on your Instagram page, on your Facebook